Oh, I'm on live now. I gotta do this shit this way. This shit's crazy, yo. Um, you see me?
Yeah.
Yo, salute, salute. Salute, everybody. Yeah, things is mad different right now, you know what I'm saying? They done changed everything all up. Um,
You found it.
um, hold on a second. Here we go. So, so we gonna start like we start, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna be changing around here, y'all. New technology, old technology, whatever it is, it's not changing nothing. Watch this. Know what I'm saying? Ah, there we go. Okay, okay. Can you hear it on here? On the speaker?
I'm connected to it.
Alright, I hate new things. Bear admit when y'all. Wi-Fi, airplane mode, mobile hotspot. Trying to get to the Bluetooth joint. Where's it at? Pardon me, y'all. Oh, even this goes black too. Ooh, this is totally different. Yeah, they changed it up on me, y'all. So I gotta get used to this now. So it's all different.
Yeah, right here.
Uh huh.
Settings. Go down to settings.
Uh huh.
Music, Bluetooth.
Uh huh. What's poppin', y'all? You know what I'm saying? Salute, salute everybody that's coming through, man. Pardon me that I had to I had to learn this new. Everything got new on me now. Now the thing blacks out on you. So you got to keep touching it. Another thing is that when you on here, now it's everything is just different. So bear with me. What happened? Is it playing on the speaker? It's not. Alright. Anyway, so today, right? So today, lower volume on my phone. So today we got an interesting show. Yeah, I can't, Kev, cause everything is new. It's like a whole smorgasbord. All this stuff is new, so I can't play the music on here because I don't know really how to at this
You
moment.
just got it.
I had it, but it's not playing it no more.
No, I'm saying you just got all this stuff. Like,
Yeah, I just got all this stuff basically. That's what I was
mm-hmm.
saying, man. So it's all good. Um, so today, you know what I'm saying, hold up, it says oh, it says it's connected. Let me see.
Yeah, your aunt's gonna say.
Yeah, so today, I'll get it I'll get it figured out on the next one, man. It's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. So I get it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything is new right now. So uh, I wanted to speak about because I got 3 cases today.
Yeah,
What
you're
happened?
not. It's not wrong. That's
Nah, hey yo, am I live or not? Somebody say something. Yeah, they see me.
no one said that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody seeing me. It's the Wi-Fi here. It should be bugging. Um,
Oh,
I'm on live right here. See, you good? Yeah, you good.
I don't have it on my phone, so
I
hopefully
understand.
it's good or something.
Buffalo, New York in the building. Know what I'm saying? Today I got 3 cases. So I'm gonna go through the cases. Uh, I got 3 interesting cases too. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting started already, man. Cause today, I guess you know what I'm saying. Since everything is new and got to be figured out. Tomorrow we'll start how we usually start on our party vibe. You know what I'm saying? Today we all business right now. You know what I mean? It's got to be that way for the day. Um, so I got 3 cases, and one of the cases that I got, let me see what he's talking about. So he said this dude. He says they charged him with grand larceny. So he said that they charged him with grand larceny. He said that the facts of the case is that he walked into a Marshall store with another person, and the other person started stealing. And as the other person started stealing, um, as the other person started stealing, um, what happened was he didn't know that the other person was stealing, but he walked in with that person. You know what I'm saying? And when he walked in with that person, the camera saw him coming in with that person, but he didn't take nothing. That person did take something. So basically, what he's saying is that they charged them both with the same charge. So he's saying is that legal? Can they charge them both with the same charge, but only one person committed the crime? Now, there's 2 things you got to think about in that at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you did know that whatever homeboy was going in there to do whatever. Of course you're gonna say no. You better say you didn't know nothing. Um at the same time, what happens is that if they tie you guys together, then they have to prove by preponderance of evidence that both of y'all were in cahoots to do what one of y'all completed in doing. By the mere fact that you ain't do nothing, you can easily say that you basically telling the truth. You ain't do nothing. You don't know nothing. It's not the law for you to tell them what another person did. It's the law for you to explain yourself about what they accusing you of. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. You know what I mean? So now when the person goes to court, they're gonna say 2 things. They're gonna bring him in the room and they're gonna try to get him. They're gonna try to get him to start talking. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna start telling, yo, if you don't tell us and you don't help us, cause we know what your friend did. You know what he came in here to do. You came in here with him to do it. You know, they run that game. Try to get you to be like, nah, it wasn't me. He came in and then boom, you giving them the answers that they need to find out. If you do that, You know what I'm saying? You already put yourself as part of the crime because now the intent is shared. So whether if you think that what they telling you is gonna help you get out of it, and you start talking, you only implicated yourself and you put yourself in the case. You know what I'm saying? So what you gotta do is you gotta say you don't know nothing. Yeah, you came in at the same time as that individual, but on the camera it doesn't show when he's committing whatever act. It doesn't show you doing the same. You know what I'm saying? You're not the police. You don't got to solve any crimes for them. You ain't do nothing, so you keep on moving, and that's that. That's where it ends. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to remember that everything is based on an accusatory instrument. So when you go to court, they got to have an accusatory instrument. They got to say basically what you did. You know what I'm saying? They got to say what you did. You know what I'm saying? If they don't say what you did and they make the same facts as for him as they made for you, then that's already right there. That's no good. That's grounds for you to take it to the grand jury and say, hold up, they saying that we both did the same thing, but on camera they don't got me doing anything, and I don't gotta help them to convict him. That's their job. That's not my job. You see what I'm saying? Now you eliminate yourself from the fact of you convicting yourself or helping someone else be convicted. You don't know nothing. You ain't got me on camera doing anything. Just because I walk in at the same time with another person doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, that there was a violation right there by you walking at the same time with another person. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to him is when you go to court, it has to be proven by a preponderance of the evidence that you in cahoots with him. Now, unless he goes and starts if they start telling, because they could also switch the roles. They could go to him knowing he's guilty and he caught, and then try to make him implicate you for him to get less time because he's already caught. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go by, hold up, you know what I'm saying? There's motive for him to say that because I'm not I'm not the one seen doing anything. So without him implicating me, they don't have nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? So you need him. He's the evidence towards me. Without him, you ain't got nothing on me. You gotta let me go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure that you stay in tune to that part, man, because a lot of times what happens is that when people get arrested, sometimes they just wild out and start talking a little too much. They shouldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? No, when you get arrested, you don't say nothing. Shut up. Don't tell them nothing. They don't get nothing. You know what I mean? But you good though, because at the end of the day, your defense is what? What evidence do you have? Now, unless, like I said, let son start talking and start flipping on you for him to get lesser time. So you got to keep that in your mind, in the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? But keep that in your mind that he might flip. You know what I'm saying? But you know him better than I do. I don't know. That's your man. But I'm just saying like this. As consequences like this occur, more people prove that when these situations occur, they break. You know what I'm saying? They don't keep it tall. You know what I mean? So you gotta remember that that should be in the back of your mind. But if he keeps it tall, then you already know you ain't doing nothing. What evidence do you have? You gotta make them, bring that evidence, yo. You accusing me of doing something, I won't see where the evidence is at. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So that's why they gotta remember, yo. They gotta remember that the less you say, the more they gotta figure out. And the more you understand and know, and you know what they know they don't know that you know, that's your edge when you go further. And that's how you prepare your defense. Because a lot of times your defense comes from the knowledge that you have and the circumstances you under. You know what I mean? So you gotta always keep in mind. You gotta always keep in mind like what's going on. You gotta stay abreast. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be alright. In the long run, they might make you stress a little bit. might make you sit up. Sometimes they make you sit up, trying to break your spirit. You know what I mean? But evidence, they need evidence, man. You know what I'm saying? You need evidence, yo. Without evidence, they can't do nothing. You know what I mean? So it's all good. You know what I mean? So you gonna be alright, man. Facts, you gonna be alright, man. You gonna be straight, man. Just make sure that you remember the evidence that they need. A lot of time comes from the individual in himself or herself when they come through the things that they say. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful, y'all. Always be careful about that. You know what I mean? So you alright though. Don't stress it. Hold your head. And in the future, what you got looking for you is that you got to be careful who you with, man. And if he keep it tall, that's a man. He know what he did. He got knocked or whatever. That's on him. You know what I mean? Just keep it moving, yo. Stay up. Alright, the next case. The next case, they said, is domestic assault considered an assault in the feds on the crime of violence? Woo. Now, for those that don't know, domestic assault is like when you and your girl go through something, right? And in domestic law, even you yelling at the female is considered assault, according to domestic law. So because domestic law is so wide, they can't use it if it's going to be used to enhance your sentence. You can't use a domestic law assault because it contributes, means that use no force. You see what I'm saying? If you can assault someone with no force and it's considered an assault, you can't be used. Because the men's real force, they need force for that assault to stick. They got to be use of force involved. That's considered an assault. If it's verbal and all that, nah, that doesn't. They can't use that. You know what I'm saying? They can't use that. So you gotta remember that. You know what I'm saying? So, can they use a domestic assault? No, they cannot. As a matter of fact, I believe that there's an app. You know what I'm saying? There's an app, and I looked on the app, and it showed, you know what I'm saying, that anytime they use domestic assaults, 9 times out of 10, the case gets overturned. The person gives the time back because it has been done. But the Supreme Court has said, and they broke it down, you know what I'm saying, to the meaning of assault has to have the use of force in there. So it can't be a use of force where you yelled at somebody and you know and they looking at protracted disfigurement type of use of force. You know what I'm saying? So the degree of the force is what makes it a crime of violence or not. You know what I'm saying? So domestic assault, nah, they can't use that. So if they ain't got the, you know, if whatever they're using it, if they're using it to enhance you or they're using it for points, they can't use it. You know what I'm saying? Not domestic assault. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, there's a case called Persad versus McElroy. In Persad versus McElroy, they broke down the laws of crimes of violence with the use of force and action in it. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to remember that the degree of force and the way that it's it's explained in the degree of the assault which is under is how they look at it, whether they say, okay, we can use it or not. You know what I'm saying? But you good, not domestic. Because remember, as long as the charge is wide and it encompasses many ways for you to commit that same act, and most laws have that. You know what I'm saying? Most laws have, you know what I'm saying, they have more than one way of you to commit that crime. You know what I'm saying? So because they have that, you know what I'm saying, that widens the scope. And then it takes it away from it being used as something that's definitive. It's not. It's just many ways you can do it. You can commit assault recklessly. You can commit assault intentionally. You can commit assault by depraved indifference. You can commit assault by all types of ways, man. There's many ways to commit assault. So you got to look at the degree. So there's a case called Persall versus McElroy, and it explains how this person was I believe he was an illegal alien who had left, and he stood here for a while. He became a citizen, and then he went and had an assault. But the assault that he had, they was using it to deport him back to his country, and he was like, "Hold up, this assault happened to be this type of assault, and there's no mens rea for that type of assault." And when they looked it up, they was like, "Oh, wait a minute, we can't deport him," and they kept him. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at the degree of the assault so you can comprehend what you're facing. You know what I mean? But domestic assault, nah, you alright. Just don't bark on shorty no more. But you good. Oh, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your presence is known, man. Make sure they know when you come in the building. Bing, bing, bing. The boxing gloves is up. You know what I'm saying? Miss Playful in the building. I see you. Killer Kev in the building. Iraq in the building. Ladybug in the building. I see everybody up in here. Focus Up Network. Rat, I see y'all. Yeah, Spartans. Yeah, you already know. The Spartans. We here. We here. Let them know we here. Billy to the Brims. I see the Brims up in here. Rat. You know we bratty. Yeah, I see Cat. The Kev Colts up in here. Know what I'm saying? The Kev Colt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we do. I got one more case here. So, this is an interesting case, man. This is a deep case, yo. This case here was sent to me by a mother. And she sent me this case because she has a son. And y'all know I don't do the name thing. So, but I know she's on right now because she told me she's gonna watch for the answer. But I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I see y'all, man. Word. You know what I'm saying? Respect, man. Respect and love. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta move up and excel as people, man, and help each other. And we gotta try to do the best we can, man, and show them that we ain't just animals, man. We had to be animals because we was in an animalistic nature. But now that we free, we ain't animals, man. We're civilians, and what we doing is what we do best, man. You know what I'm saying? We make people aware, we stay aware, and we spread that love. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all. Respect. So, so the mother, she says, I got a 14-year-old son. Me and my husband, we split years ago. We try to send him to different places for counseling. He always leaves, comes back home. I never refuse him to come back into my house. But now he's been arrested for robbery. He's only 14 years old, and I please ask you to give me some advice that I can give him. I've seen your shows, and I heard a lot of what you've been through, and I feel that you can give me the advice that maybe take me into the right step. I thank you very much for your help. So, all right, um, hmm, 14 years old. Whoa, that's crazy. That was about the same age as me when I messed up. You know what happens? Um, being a mother is a difficult job. Because when the son grows to be a certain age, his freedom becomes more of a journey. It doesn't become just he's just growing. So hormones kick in. He grows, and as he grows, he gets emotions, feelings, and he starts to see things from so many different perspectives. But they are or hers perspectives. You know what I'm saying? So now they become rebellious. Why do they become rebellious? Is because they see things, and the things that they see causes anger, and that anger becomes a defense mechanism towards things that person feels are injustice within themselves. You see what I'm saying? So I know for a fact that being a single mother is hard, and I know my mom went through it too with me when I was young too. So what I would say to the lady um is you got to sit down with them sometimes, but you got to give them their space. Why? Because you can't seclude a person from experiences that later on catch him too late for him to be prepared in knowing how to handle them. The speed of the environment sometimes dominate the speed of the individual growing in it. And if y'all understand what I'm saying, what I mean by that is that when you live the fast life and it becomes attractive, right? And there, for every style of life that you live, there is a certain swag that's presented from other people. And you attach on and you become a community of people that have latched on to a certain way of thinking and seeing things because of the way that you live. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I look at it from a perspective where that's why you always gotta be in tune with how things are, because that yeah, because start at 40 becomes a revolving door too. Yeah, it's a fact. Somebody said it starts at 14, it becomes a revolving door afterwards. It's true. It does. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up in the mix. That's how we used to say it. Yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting you gotta tap it. So now what I would say to her is you gotta sit down with them sometimes and just be real with them. Be as real as possible. You don't gotta do it all the time. You don't want to be stringent, but you gotta be sometimes. You want to be as real as possible with him or her once in a while. You know what? And I would say more, but you don't want to be too stringent. And what I mean by stringent is a person that tries to force knowledge. What happens is when you try to force knowledge, that makes them rebel more. And then they be like, nah, 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 nah. I'm not trying. Yo, come on, yo, because you're trying to force it on them. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta force it on them. You gotta ease it on them. You gotta make it like an everyday thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, come here for a second. Let me holler at you. Yo, what you doing? Oh, word. Alright, you know what I'm saying? That means that now you you making yourself just like him or her. And they don't have to look up to you no more. Now they look at you from the same eye level. You feel where I'm coming from? Where's it at? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, now we got it. Perfect. So now if y'all look at each other from the same level, then he can trust with you more, and he looks at you as a person that he can say secretive things to because he feels open. You know what I'm saying? So when you relate to the person, whether it's a female or male, and it's a child, you refer to them as not just your child, but as your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you always want that person to be able to come back to you. A lot of times when kids go out in the street, they looking for that figure that they can do that with, and a lot of time it's with the people of their own generation, of their own age. You know what I'm saying? So when they go there, um, you know what I'm saying? When they go there, they get more trust because you want them to trust you. You want them to trust that when they telling you things, you're not going to be that person that's going to slam the hammer down on them. You know what I'm saying? Judges is going to do that. Other people's going to do that. You want to be the person that understands where they're coming from, but gives them the advice to stop them from doing the things, because not only do you understand where they're coming from, but you understand where they're going to go to. But you're not giving it to them on some, you're chastising them. You're giving it to them like they want their homies to at least tell them, which most homies don't. You're gonna have very few homies are gonna be the ones that's gonna tell you, yo, don't, nah, we gonna get this bread, man. Come on, we out. Very few homies gonna tell you, nah, don't mess with that. Yo, I got this place, man, they hiring, man. They paying like $15 an hour, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Your characteristic and your judgment from your environment that you live in is going to determine whether you're strong enough to make a decision, whether you're going to go against what you've been living with and how you've been living and what you've been living around. So that's why you could be in the hood and you'll see there's like 3 dudes that's coming out that hood, but they ain't hood. They in college and all that. When you talking to them, you talking to somebody else. His name might be Rashawn, but he's talking to you like his name is Mike. But Mike live in the PJs. So how did Mike do it? He did it somehow. Somehow he did it. You see what I'm saying? So when you come at them like that in that level, they don't gotta go out in the street and seek it. They got it in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because when they go out in the street and seek it, they're gonna get more of the negative than they are going the positive. More people is more selfless nowadays. And by them being selfless, they don't care about what happens to the other people. They only want to benefit from the other people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful that these are the things that he or she is going to face, and those are the things as a parent you should prepare them for. They shouldn't have to go out there and seek from anybody. Because I'm sure I can't give nobody their level of parenting. I can only say that if he's out there and he committed this crime, and hopefully things will turn out for the best. And I feel that they are, because when you're at that age, they usually give you more chances. You know what I'm saying? I know when I was that age, they was giving me chances. You know what I mean? I done went to NSD, which is like non-secure detentions. I done been to group homes. I done been through juvenile detention. When they take you all the way upstate. You know what I'm saying? You want to try to eliminate him from going through that growth, because what happens is he's going to adapt to it and it's going to be nothing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to remember, man, not everybody keep it real, but there are some people that do keep it real. And maybe when they're around a person like your son or your daughter, or maybe they are good influences, but it's very rare nowadays. It's very rare because we live more in a selfless world. You know what I'm saying? So, being that it's a selfless world, parenting has to be a little more, or should I say, parents need to pay a little more attention when they raising their kids, because you got to remember that they are a reflection of your teachings. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're in the gym. If you helping somebody in the gym and you helping them get big, right? Now they've been with you for a month and they don't see no results. They already know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't showing them nothing. So what they gonna do? Seek someone else to train them. So it's the same thing when you raising a child. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to remember that at a certain age, you got to give them a little bit of space, man. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they wander off in the woods a little bit, but they always come back home. And you know what? Sometimes they come back with little scratches and stuff. And you know who they come for to mend those scratches? Mother or the father, whoever's there. Those are the situations, those are the chances that you can take to say, yo, what happened? Oh, for real? And it happened like that? All right, you know what I'm saying? That gives you the open door to parent. You know what I'm saying? Where they might be silent, it opens the door for you to be able to express yourself and explain yourself so that the child would um, have a better understanding and not seek it anymore. That's what you want. You don't want the child to go out seeking stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the child to go out seeking anything. You want the child to go out and be able to um, uh, have the knowledge to combat against the trickery in the games that he or she is going to face out there. So at the same time, you're not jail selling them, but you're showing them in their head how to grow, be mature individuals. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, they'll make wiser decisions. You feel where I'm coming from? So don't ever forget that. But just like your son, man, I made a mistake too when I was a juvenile. You know what I'm saying? And I went and did some wild stuff, and I ended up in juvenile detention. And then they sent me to these non-secure detention places. And I started wilding and escaping from those places, and I'm still having fights out in the street. And then they'll send me to up north somewhere in DFY. You know what I'm saying? And my situation just got worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Then when you go up to these places, man, you got these staff, they call them staff members, and they abusing kids. You know what I'm saying? They choking them. You know what I'm saying? They beating them up like they're adults. And these are juvenile kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I used to be fighting with a lot of them staffs that's up there in the street. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, and we was thumping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only like 15 years old. This dude's like in his late 20s, early 30s somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, but these are the things that you have to go through when it's seen, when it's not seen. You still gotta survive. You know what I'm saying? Your words ain't gonna be heard. Not nowhere deep in the woods with that is at. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta fight for yourself. You gotta defend yourself. But look, those are all the things you're gonna go through when you're in those situations. So these are the things that you can sit down with them and talk to them and tell them sometimes, like, yo, what happened? So you needed bread, so you went out and you did whatever you did, or you know what I'm saying? Did you do less and he did more, and he gassed you up? You know what I'm saying? And he looking at you like, yo, you this age, don't worry about it, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that the kids got to look at. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all types of different justices. You know what I mean? Justice ain't just freedom. Justice is freedom from those around you that's going to try to incarcerate you too. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to be focused about those things. You know what I mean? But I think your son's going to be all right, man. But you got to be on top of him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to give him the warning signs. A lot of times you give somebody a warning sign, even though they might seem like they ignore it. If they see anything that looks something like it in their peripheral or in their view, they're going to remember you telling them that, and then they're going to get spooked out. And they're going to be like, hold up, time out. I remember her saying some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a fact. They call it restraining, but they wasn't restraining you.
Mm-hmm.
They was not restraining you, yo.
TCI.
Yeah,
TCI
TCI.
hold.
Yeah, they call it a restraint. That wasn't no restraint hold, yo. That dude was like 35 years old, had me in the chokehold. I'm biting his arms, getting up out of it, two-piecing him. We fighting. I'm getting blowed up. He hit me with some bowls. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And I'm only 15 years old, yo. You know what I'm saying? And and you know, you ain't getting too many visits because you my peoples they down in Brooklyn and I'm all the way up in Rochester somewhere. That's like 8 hour ride. You know what I'm saying? So Mom Dukes is like she wanna see her son, but damn, she gotta ride that long ass ride? Whew. She gotta stay up there in the telly for like 2 days to do the Saturday and the Sunday and then go back home, you know what I mean? So um I guess they had a system where the parent will tell them when they about to come, and you know they know better than to put their hands on you. Like, but they had their whole system was crazy. I mean, shout out to my son Wise Red somewhere. You know what I mean? He was there with me, man. Maryland, salute Maryland. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I saw the messages. Brooklyn love all day. You already know. East New York in the building. Rico 59 Brim. You already know. We in the building. Mac Ben 100. Um, you know what I'm saying? So I would say that now is the time because this is a warning sign. He's going to get a break because of his age. And most judges, they look at that as a factor, like, yeah, he's still blossoming. But after a while, they ain't Connecticut in the building. After a while, it's not like that no more, you heard? They start throwing them numbers at you. And now you start to be bred in incarceration. And you become the parent that be on the visit all the time because she misses her son and she got to be going all the way upstate, getting searched down. You know what I'm saying? My mom, I ain't gonna lie, my mom's went through hell with me. My mom's went through it. My mom's went to jail and everything, man. They arrested my mom's. Yo, it was crazy, yo. My mom's been through it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Lost my visits. I couldn't even get no visits for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you in that mode and you're sacrificing these things, you only think about them later on. Salute to Mom Dukes. Know what I mean? So you always got to keep this in your mind. Know what I mean? You don't want to be that mother that turns into a grandmother going and keeps visiting her son. I know some dudes, man, that they been going to jail their whole life. They keep coming back. Like they can't function in the street. They keep coming back to jail, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I know one thing. When you locked up should I say when you out in the street and you ain't making it, that to me I think that's just an excuse, yo. Cause I think everybody can make it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be relentless, man. Life is relentless with you. If you don't make it, what's life gonna give you? You know what I'm saying? But being a mother, I know I commend you for being a mother. I thank you for sending me the question and telling me the story. Um, you know, like I said, make sure that you stay on top of him. Stay on his body, like we say. you know, when you visiting him, let him know how you feel. Let him know how you feel to see him in the juvenile facility. How you gotta go home and his presence is not in the house. You know what I'm saying? Cause he can't lie to you. There's gonna be days he's gonna think about that. He's gonna think about, yo, how my mom's feel and there's nobody in the living room. How my mom's feel and she ain't got nobody to talk to. There's nobody in the house. I was the only company. Now I'm gone. You feel where I'm coming from? You were her only company, now you gone. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta think, you always gotta say, I can't be a selfless thinker. I gotta be a person who's gonna think on his feet. And when I'm thinking on my feet, it's only not just me, but other people around me that love me that have to suffer because of my errors. You know what I mean? Sometimes you always gotta keep those things in mind, man. Belly to the brim, you already know. Wow, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Felisa Cortez. Yes, right. It affects others. Queens in the building, I see you. You know what I'm saying? We always got to think about these things, man. That we make it life easy, hard to tell you. Release us. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When the child is that age, she has the ability to grow. But the parent has still control in the growth. You know what I'm saying? And to an extent, I know a lot of my dudes, man, that's still with their parents to this day. They know their parents, and they don't have a vibe like a child and a parent vibe, but it's still a respect factor, and the love pops in here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's not as constant with a child, but when you get older, you still have the respect for your moms. You know, that's your mom. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So you still gotta have that respect. You know what I mean? So now is the time. You got the signal. You gotta get on top of them. But then you gotta show them a different way, man. Maybe sometimes if you teach them how to lesson, you know what my grandmother used to do, and I never used to understand it when I was a kid. And when I got older, this is when I really realized it. My grandmother used to walk 20 blocks to the flea market and take me with her. Jorge Ruiz, salute, bro. Manito. Hey, you already know. You know where they be at. So, my grandmother used to walk like 20 blocks to the flea market, no lie. Walk me with her. And I used to be walking with my grandmother to the flea market. And I'd be like, man, this is cool because I'm a little kid. I'm energetic. I like to be outside. And I'm running with her and everything. She's walking to the flea market with the ill pace, all right? So now we in the flea market and my grandmother is buying all this stuff. But this is the same stuff I used to see, like some of the stuff in the stores and other place, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm saying to my grandmother, like, why you getting this from here? We could have got it from the store. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, man, you think I'm gonna pay the store price when I could get it here for cheaper? And I ain't understanding what I'm like, what difference does it make? And she used to come with mad stuff. And then I'm like, yo, she does got mad stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Everything she needs, she got. If she wanted aspirin, she said, I don't need to get Tylenol. Because Key Food got the same bottle of aspirin. It just says Key Food on it, but it works the same. Trust me. Watch when you get a headache. One day I had a headache. And, you know, I guess the commercials and everything make you feel like maybe the pill got something more than the other pill or whatever, so you gassed up. But I took 2 of those Key Food or Wet Greens or whatever the hell, some store brand pill. And I took 2 of them. I had a headache, and the headache was gone. And I was like, yo, they don't have no commercials for that. But then that's when I learned from my grandmother. She said, when you spend your money, know how to spend your money. Anybody can spend money. But do you know how to spend your money? You know what I'm saying? And that stuck with me to this day. When I was in prison, I was going to commissary budget. That's a fact, Marcus Pereira. And I used to budget like crazy, but come back with net bags full of mad stuff and never be hungry. These are the things my grandmother taught me, yo. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things that a parent could teach their kid too. You know what I mean? maybe grandparents are a little more patient because they take everything in a very level where it's like it's an elderly thing where they're like more, you know, more joyful and jolly about things. And when the younger you are, the more you see things and you get mad and you get more defensive when you're going at a person about the things they doing. Facts, and you recognize that you are growing. That's true. You start to see things from a different perspective. So that's why old people have like, I guess they have more patience about things because they seeing things from a perspective of a person with knowledge. Like they looking at you like they on a chess piece. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I would say, man. Have a little more patience. Don't ever lose faith, and I don't think you are, cause I know you love your son, man. So don't ever lose faith in him, and always make sure that you remember one thing. You know what I'm saying? That he's gonna seek knowledge still. He's gonna learn things while he's in those juvenile places, and then when he comes out, you're gonna see it in his behavior. You still got a choice. You still got a chance. But don't be, like I said, don't be attacking him. Be his friend and let him feel comfortable. And you'll see how much better you can transition your knowledge to him. I guarantee you. Know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so those were my three cases for the day. Um, I was watching another thing just a little while ago. I think they did what was it? A robbery. They was robbing a UPS truck.
Yeah.
And while they robbed the UPS truck, robbing the UPS truck, they got caught in
It started at a jewelry store.
So it started in a jewelry store. Then they said, "All right, now we're gonna get out of here by robbing the UPS truck." And then they both got killed. So they got their claim of fame. They on the news. Give this about maybe another month or two, you won't hear about them no more. Then everybody will just continue doing their thing. So the dude that was in the club last night, he might look at the news and be like, "Oh wow, them dudes was bugging." But at the end of the day, he's going to the club. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, what kind of sacrificial lambs are we? So you're gonna go rob the jewelry store. On top of that, you're gonna say now we're gonna rob the truck, the UPS truck, federal. On top of that, so you're gonna have two people calling the police on you. You're gonna have the people from the jewelry store and the driver of the UPS truck, both of them calling the police on you. The evidence, you riding in the evidence. Your claim of fame is gonna be for about maybe 30 days, and then that's it. That don't make no sense, you know. Hey, but to each his own, yo. Yeah, they stole the whole UPS truck after they did the robbery. You know, you gotta remember, man. Don't let it get to the one of them what's that thing called? World's funniest videos or whatever that's it. Stupidest criminals or whatever they gonna call that. That one is going in there. Trust me when I tell you it's going in there. Might be the new version of it, but it's going in there. Then shout out to those people and the family of those people. we do things when we think about them, or we don't think about things when we do them? Man, I ain't doing no Bill Cosby. I'm telling you. Listen, y'all. I tell you like this, man. We got a lot to live for. We all are beautiful in our own special way. And we all are talented in our own special way. Don't let anybody tell you you're not any of the sort. Who is they to tell you that? Make sure your mind, your level, everything is always up. Don't let no one bring you down. You know what I'm saying? And always remember that nobody can bring you down. Only you can bring yourself down. You know what I'm saying? So stay up, man. I love everybody. You already know. The Wildcat was in the building. The Wildcat is out, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see some shout outs, man. Shout out your nationality, yo. Shout out your state. Shout out your block. Shout it all out. Let me see. Salute. Salute at 241. Iraq 152 in the building. My 5 right there. 19 de Murillo. Catracho. Brentwood in the building. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Maryland. Shout out Maryland. Haitian. Shout out Haitian. Milwaukee. Shout out Milwaukee. That's a fact. Hit that like button. You already know we in the building. East New York, Brownsville in the building. Brat. 117 in Liberty. Oh, San Juan. Samoan Black. Germany up in here. Belmont, Bronx, Italian. You already know. Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. Southside, Northside, Queens. You already know. 40 PJ, South Road in the building. You already know, man. I love you too, bro. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure we stay up, man. That we not played up. You know what I mean? And let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's make sure that the content that we see is the content that we don't. Hey, yo, matter of fact, just so y'all know, coming up soon, man, like maybe on a Friday or maybe on a Sunday, I'm going to put the kids to sleep, man. So we're going to do a little thing for the kids on the Sunday night, man. So if you want, on Saturday night, so they can stay up a little late, you know what I'm saying? So I can vibe, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have some fun with the kids, and we're going to bug out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know it's Christmas time, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the spirit. Nobody ain't taking me out the spirit. Y'all already know these is always ready, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We're going to do a little 2 days, you know what I'm saying? I'll read a bedtime story or, you know what I'm saying? We could just bug out, you know what I mean? You know me, I'm ready to bug out. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not on here to have the gangster swag and all that. I did that already. You know what I'm saying? We on some grown man time, you know what I'm saying? So, I shout out to everybody in the chat. Send mad love to all of y'all Iraq. I see y'all. It's Playful, Ladybug. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you already know. DJ Sook Bryant, we lit. You already know we stay lit. Lawrence, Massachusetts in the building. Pilato in the building. Where he at? You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe. And remember.
Turn that on. That's right.
And remember. You know what I'm saying? Remember, not only just to stay safe, have a designated driver, yo. You know what I'm saying? Have a designated driver. And be careful when you're drinking, and be careful even if you smoking, you roll it. If you're drinking, watch those around you. You know what I'm saying? And then let nobody gas you up, man. Stay up, man. I love y'all.
I just like the sound of it.
Bread on the internet.